And I had like a mini panic attack right before college that I did not want.
On today's episode, real estate agent Gavin Burseth.
Hi Gavin, how are you?
Doing good, how about yourself?
I'm doing awesome as usual. Is this your first time here?
Yeah, first time.
Are you excited about this interview?
Very excited, kind of nervous.
Kind of nervous. That's cute. Well, I have a few questions here for you that I picked up earlier. Would it be okay to ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, awesome. So everyone, this is Gavin, and our first question is, if you could go back and give your 18-year-old self one piece of advice, what would it be?
For myself, I'm just 24, so it feels like 18 was not that far away. But if I could go back, I'm originally from northwest suburbs of Chicago, and I always thought that I needed to wait after college to move. But I did transfer to coastal Carolina, which is in the area. But I guess 18-year-old self, I would tell him, keep up the hard work, but you don't have to just stay at one place. You can move freely and get to understand more about yourself.
That's nice. That's very nice. Okay, what did you think you were going to do when you grow up, or what did you think you were going to be doing once you grow up?
For the longest time, I thought I was going to be a veterinarian, which I actually I was at a private college for 2 years, but when the first day before school started, I was all in double major in both bio and chemistry, and I had like a mini panic attack right before college that I did not want to be a veterinarian, that I wanted to go into business, and the next day I met with the president of my college, and I had him get rid of all my science classes, and it was all business classes.
This is very close to what I've been through, because I went to med school, and I was like, by the second, third year at med school, I was like, nah, I don't want to be a doctor.
Yeah, that was kind of with me. I just wanted to be a veterinarian, and there was nothing really other in the science industry that really interests me. So I was like, I just went with my gut, and my gut said to go with a different route, and I went with it.
Yeah, awesome. One more question. This one is about your career or your business. What is the most important lesson that you've learned over your career?
So for being like a real estate agent, it's nobody's forcing us to do a 9 to 5. So it's definitely time management is key. Making sure that you're working hard at all times, and especially with real estate, we're dealing with like clients that that are from out of state, so their time zones can be different. But just making sure we give them a great attention, and buying a home or selling a home is one of the biggest purchases you can make. So I understand that, and just making sure that I do the best job for any of my clients.
Well, that's very nice of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about food a little bit.
Yeah.
What is the most surprising thing you've ever had or eaten?
So for my family, we always go to the Cayman Islands for like a family vacation, and I really love it. It's like the conch shells, the conch that are inside it. I'll go snorkeling. We dive for the conch, and we'll actually eat it raw. So for a lot of people, they're like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm always the one that, like, where everybody else doesn't want to try it, and I'll just be like right in front of them, just eat in front of them, and they're like, oh, ew, that's so disgusting. But it's so good.
If people go to your social media, will they be able to find like some videos or pictures of that?
Not of me eating it, but there is photos of me like snorkeling and scuba diving. I should have a video of that.
Because that would be awesome.
Yeah, next time I go there, I'll definitely do that.
Okay, he promises. So okay, stay tuned. One more question. This is a random question. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
I would love to be able to like transport myself wherever I want to be, because I'm like I love road trips, but I don't like being in the car for so long, or especially if it's flying on a plane. I just wish that I could like just teleport myself anywhere, anytime, and I don't have to it would save so much time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think there was a movie something about jumpers, I think.
Yeah,
and
where
they would jump from one place to another, and they can just travel.
Yeah,
like
they're that part of the movie was not trying to spoil it. It was like they were robbing banks. I don't want to rob any banks, but definitely would want.
I just want to travel.
I just want to travel.
Well, talking of travel, what's your favorite thing to do around here on the weekends?
For being in the Myrtle Beach area, I love going to the beach. So definitely, the beach is like a must. For me, I love to surf, so going surfing is like a great weekend if the waves are just right. But I always like going to North Myrtle because they have a Dublin winery, and I'm a sucker for wine, so definitely going to the winery with my friends or family would be great too.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love wine too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually after the second glass, I kind of like sleepy, so it helps me go to bed. If
I'm with you on that. I'm like one of like out of like my guy friends, I'm like the only person that like likes wine. But I like to admit that I like wine.
No, I actually know a lot of people who like wine.
Yeah.
So you can actually meet some of them tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, the Wine Wednesday. We have Wine Wednesdays. So one more question, actually two more questions. So this one says, what's the best movie to watch for inspiration?
For myself, I like Rocky. Because I always remember this one quote. I know I'm not going to say it correctly, but it was this one quote. I forgot which Rocky it was in, but it said about, I was talking about life, of like life's not always sunshine and rainbows. It will beat you to your knees, and kind of saying that you have to get yourself up. That like the person that truly wants you to succeed is yourself, and that life is never always going to be perfect. But when those times are hard, you got to just like lift yourself up and make sure you stay positive and get things done.
Well, awesome. That is awesome. And for everyone who liked the movie, maybe it's time to rewatch it.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Where can our viewers, listeners, so if you're watching or if you're listening, here's the information where people can find you online.
Yeah, you can find me. I have my website, which is Gavin Burseth Realtor.com. I also have a YouTube channel too, which is really great. It's Gavin Burseth, and it's Myrtle Beach Homes. So I do all like different real estate updates, different communities here in Myrtle Beach, and I also like to highlight like local businesses as well.
Okay, so if you're not following Gavin on YouTube, you can go ahead and do it right now.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. For everyone who's listening, if you're listening to the podcast or if you're watching, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.